Hey, how's it going? I got one of these mega processors, an i9 14900K from the Amazon warehouse. Yay. And comes in one of these shiny boxes. Open it up. And what's inside is one of these, yeah. Now, the problem there is that it's actually not an i9. It's actually counterfeit. Um, now, they haven't checked stock when it comes back properly. And what I've got here is a Celeron G6900, which is a 2-core CPU instead of a 24-core. So I was certainly not impressed there. Right, so what we got here, as you can see, right, I'm gonna pull this up here. Okay, so there you go. So this is a Celeron processor, and you can see there's like these little columns here, gold contacts. There's like 3 of them, 3 columns, but on a i9 you have 7 of them, and it's quite a big difference, right? So this is the one that I got, so it's clearly the same as the Celeron. It's clearly a Celeron. It's even the PCB color is different. It's green, which is in line with this one, and the i9 one looks like it's blue. So it's clearly not the same thing. So I have to return this to Amazon tomorrow, and then I'll be getting a refund and then having to purchase it again. It's awesome. But luckily I'll be back up and running and streaming soon. I was trying to get an upgrade from my i5 processor to the best desktop CPU there is, and I end up with getting a celery, which is a nickname I've called her throughout my life, because it's kind of a bit junk, isn't it, compared to these cutting edge stuff. So this certainly ain't going to be able to encode my stream, so I had a break for a while from that, and I should be back up and streaming in the next couple of weeks. Hopefully next week, if Amazon get this return credited to me quicker. Right, so that's that, and I hope if you're buying stuff that's secondhand from a warehouse that's been returned, or it's as new, always make sure you check these pins and the CPU ID in the BIOS and in Windows or whatever OS you're using. Make sure it's actually the processor that you've bought, because there are some shady people in the world that will sell you junk and swap stuff. Someone's got a free i9 out of this, but hopefully we'll get a proper investigation, and the police will go around and knock on the door and say hello to them. It'd be quite nice. Oh, if you want to buy this cat here, this one, the mirror's a little bit funny. Yeah, if you want to buy this cat up here, right, I've made that as an NFT. So if you want to buy that or any of the others that are in my collection, you're welcome to get them. And I'd like to say that Amazon needs to improve their processors. So whenever a CPU comes back, they need to take it out the box, put it inside a motherboard, and boot it up. So they actually check the CPU ID to make sure that it's the same thing that's meant to be in the box. Because otherwise, if they're not checking that and people are just getting this and then they return it, you know, if it's been more than one person that's returned it, then it's hard to track at what point it was delidded and relidded. You can see that little scratch mark on it as well. It's like a little squiggly S. It looks like someone's had it in a vice and they've slipped with their tool when they were removing it. Like a little coat hanger kind of like scratch. Have a great rest of your week and storm on.